hand is in my pocket, checking the door with that hand, or just cover that side of my hand, and boom, and then we're
yeah. You just want to, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And the angle's actually the way the cars are parked.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah. It wasn't accidental.
He understands the camera as well as or better than anybody I've worked with.
We'll do 3 cameras on the window brake.
I mean, he really, really gets it.
I think it would be good to get to about here. You know, and then I could do a long lens right down the alleyway.
I think you just have to be born with that kind of an eye and that kind of sensibility.
Boom here, we'll do the brake. We'll start to get in. Then that's a cut.
You guys, clear everybody out, you guys. Clear.
Rolling!
62 Viper, take 1, A-mark.
He's figured out ways to get shots that nobody else can get.
The camera's moving. We're trying to catch you against the background, the moving background.
Down like that, and then like that, and that's good. That's all right then. I'll peek up and down like that, yeah?
People are starting to catch up. They've started to learn how he does his impacts. Like, he can't hide that forever.
Everyone clear back this way, we don't need to be here.
There's a professional driver. This isn't an actor-driven stunt, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
But his team of guys are just so great that I just don't think anybody's ever gonna catch up to them.
In this scene, Bourne is racing his car backwards. The motor's just died, and he's spotted this roof edge, and he's deduced that his car has enough energy to get to the edge and go over. It can be much closer. I like it just being pieces of it.
Right, so it's not like...
Because it's like, you know, when you go wide, it starts to feel like, and we present. When everything else is dirty, we don't want to try and, you know, do product shots.
All right, it's cool.
We've set up so that this car will pull backwards at 10 to 15 miles an hour, hits that edge, and launches up over the edge, and it'll drop 2 stories and land on a set of catch cars below. We'll have a camera chasing this car forward. We've got an IMO, 2 cameras up top, and we have 5 cameras below.
Roll cameras, roll in! 3, 2, 1, go!
Cut!
And cut!
Perfect.
Sir, he drove off the roof. What? He drove off the roof.
Here we go, clearing, ready, and action!
Some of it I can do, you know, some of it I'll go out and I'll practice so that I can do as much of it in real time and really in camera as I can. But a lot of it, you know, it's just the way he sets up these shots.
We'll have a stunt guy going up just past us, so we get that reveal and car wiping down.
Okay, yeah, so I have a little...
Yeah,
good,
exactly.
cool. So we'll start right here, Matt.
Uh-huh.
What I've been doing, Matt, just come a little bit wide, helps you set up for this corner.
Okay. And just do it basically almost as fast as I can stomach it?
I'd take one as fast as you feel comfortable, and you'll get more comfortable the more you do.
Right.
So, you know, the stuff's all, you know, profile and 3/4 on you, so it's going to look like you're going a lot faster than you are.
Great. You got a seatbelt on?
Not yet. Glenn, why the seatbelt?
Hey, you know
I don't trust his driving. That's for
I've never driven down this ramp that we're about to go down, and all they said was to do it as fast as I could. We might have an accident. It's all right. It's a company car.
So now what we'll do is we'll pull up to the top of the ramp. I'll lock it up, I'll get everybody behind you, and then we'll do it. All right, guys, backing out, clear.
8:36.
Stand by, clear, ready, and action! And cut. Going back up to the roof.
You know, it's like it's a tight turn and then a straightaway and a tight turn and then a straightaway. It's not a real. So it's tough not to get jumpy.
Back on and action!
That sounded good.
Yeah, oh yeah. Clemens felt like it was good.
Good?
Yes. Great.
So we got that?
Yeah, we're good.
New York is not a place where people do car chases. It's logistically really tough. There are a lot more ground rules.
Safety meeting on Channel 1 and 50.
The mayor's office was justifiably concerned about damage to property, but more importantly, people accidentally walking out in the way of this movie.
Let's clear the street. Let's lock it up.
You know, you walk one block in New York and suddenly you're on a movie set. You don't know, you might walk out into the middle of it. So they had to put these long wires up to keep any possible, you know, bike messenger from coming out of nowhere and not realizing that there's a high-speed chase going on and getting hit. Everything from that to trying to shut down 7th Avenue, and when do you shut down 7th Avenue?
This is my only shot down the big avenue. So we take the car, we get into the avenue, we're stopping halfway. Bourne's going and his other cars are sweeping in.
What happens is Bourne flies through a gap. Bourne gets away from him, goes through the gap. In the meantime, there's a car in the middle of the road, across the road. The CRI Crown Vic punches that car, swings it round into in front of the car that's the other CRI car coming down the other lane. So effectively, this CRI agent takes this CRI agent out of the chase. We call that gag the swinging gate.
It's the first time we've used the go-mobile to lead into a wreck, which we did with Matt. Just as the Crown Vic hits the swinging gate car, we are literally right in front of him by maybe 2 feet. Matt said it was just awesome.
If you're comfortable with it, that gunfire happens, boom, you just react, close your eyes, react, and I'll just drop the window next to you. Okay. Right here. It's like, then you just stop and we'll get out and clamp the glass.
Okay. So this is the RDV. It stands for Remote Driving Vehicle, I think. Basically, it means that I don't have to drive it. Kevin is braving the sub-zero temperatures up there, and now they're getting him a blanket. Let's get that on film. And basically, in this shot, a lot of stuff is going to happen that's pretty, very close driving. Gil, this other stuntman, comes up right next to this car. They're almost rubbing against each other, and so they don't want the actor doing that. But they want me in the shot, so they disable the steering wheel and they build this whole thing so that Kevin can drive, so that it's totally safe for me and for the camera crew and the equipment. It's like being on a ride, yeah. It's actually there are a lot of smiles usually when they call cut, because it's just a very unique experience. It's the kind of thing that you would only ever have happen if you were spending a bunch of money on a car chase in New York. It's a really great car chase with an end, the K-rail gag, that's just incredible.
The stunt we're getting ready to do is it's the grand finale of the chase, and all good chases kind of build up like a roller coaster, goes up and down, and you want to finish with the coup de grace, the big hero moment, and this is it.
The K-rail is the Jersey barrier. I guess they call it a Jersey barrier as well. It's the cement traffic barrier. And Effects has built a metal plate on top of it that we can slide this cop car on. They built a cradle that the cop car sits on, and then they fling this thing down the Jersey barrier. When it impacts the bread truck, it'll come flipping off and smash into that Touareg. We're looking at doing this one time and walking away, but we'll see. I've never seen this one done before, so.
To purposely hit cars. I mean, that's like, I don't know another line of work except, you know, demolition derby driver where you actually get to do that.
We got some good stuff, but I'm greedy, so I didn't get everything I wanted. But that's the key to our success is that we're greedy and try and get more than anybody thinks we can. We usually get it.
Keep going so we've got no cars left.
Exactly. He and I take great pride in the records we leave in our wakes.